Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to Stellaris. So, let's pick up where we left off. We were sort of conquering the known galaxy other than the Fallen Empires. We're not quite at the strength level to conquer the Fallen Empires, but we are getting close, and we are currently waiting for...
Incoming transmission.
No migration, no. We're currently waiting for our... what's it called? Our Colossus, our Sillard Colossus class, to roll off the line so that we can bludgeon the Istana horde the only way I know how. Brutally. We could declare war in about 3 years on the Triac. I'm just going to set it to the fastest speed. And the Zanami alike, that's about 3 more years in the truce agreement. At this point, pretty much everywhere in the known universe I've explored, except for
complete.
Themin, who has some little crystal
System
roamers,
survey complete.
and then this pocket over here that's behind the holy fuzzy wuzzies. A lot of people pointed out that I'm able now to colonize the holy worlds, like Prophet's Retreat. But given that I have so many colonies up and coming, and I really don't feel like I need any more.
Situation log updated.
I haven't bothered to add any colonization efforts as a result.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Cruiser hull points gone up. That works for me. Alright, let me just get the hanger-on researches reaching into the shroud. Nothing happened. Nice. That's just so exciting. Trying to think, is there... No. This scientist says there's nothing left in the known universe
The spirits have
that
granted
you
us
need
new
to
wisdom.
survey. Got those railguns. Let's just get... Exotic gas refiners wouldn't be terrible. Oh, whirlwind missiles. Yes. That is something that I actually do need. I have a Admiral. Oh, Marty just died from old age. Alright, let's get Marty number 2 then. Some of these Admirals are kind of old, so I'm going to sort through them. I also want an Admiral that has aggressive. I kind of tend to like aggressive admirals. The engineer admirals are pretty good too, not gonna lie. Especially when you have big fleets that require a lot of repairs after battle. I'm trying to... Oh, there's an aggressive one. So you, McCab, sorry, you had a name, but you're Marty now. It's just Marty number 2. Alright, so the... I own... do I want to give up a RAM? No, I don't. Let me color these a little bit different. Because I'd like to see my own territory. So my own territory is actually not too expansive. Like, the Khanate is larger than I am, territory-wise. There are pockets of little rebels here and there that I could bother to suppress. I did just, however, let me turn back the color mode, agree to a procurement mission. Oh, my gate construction is looking good. So I'm going to upgrade that gateway at the black hole. So this, a little reminder, connects Adam here to the L-gate system through jump gates that I'm constructing. Then this ship here is just going to stay there, and I'll be able to jump back soon. Very cool that I'll have a gate network up and running. How's my Colossus is rolling off the line in quite a lot of days. One gate is constructed. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a tribute war before I even bother entering the Istana horde territory. I'm sort of waiting to get the waiting to get certain technology to go to the Istanis. Alright, and then I have a bunch of research projects to do, so I'm going to be jumping around for that as well. Yeah, I really want to Colossus out for the Istanis because I don't want to own their territory. I don't want to expand my own territory that far. So instead, I'm just going to wipe them out. Doing a quick checkup on my planets. We do need housing here.
New wisdom.
And maybe some jobs too. Forget the city district, just do jobs. Mega art installation research is done. Admin capacity, let's get that back up. That's a very costly research.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
We just got matter decompression. Maybe let's do some old tech. That should take no time at all. Now we're getting to a point where we have quite a lot of income and resources. Generally, at this stage of the game, I stop micromanaging everything because we have such expansive forces that I don't need to. Let's do some older tech, as I said. Mining station output seems to be an old tech that seems also pretty good. So once this site is powered up, we'll be able to jump around through the L-gate systems from Adam really, really quickly, which is great.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Okay. So Tectus is at the border of the Triarch. I'm still... So it's February 30th, not that that date actually exists, of 2406 that I'm able to invade. The Gerard Starbase just finished upgrading. That's good. So I'm able to declare war on them pretty soon here. Now, the Zanami and the Triarch are... Yeah, the Istani are currently at war with them. Or with at least the Zanami. So the oh, yeah, and... Okay, so I'm not even going to be able to declare war on these guys immediately because they're currently in a war. Basically, I'm sort of waiting. I could just conquer them if I wanted to, but I didn't really want to conquer them. I wanted to make them tributes. Which means I have to be patient. Which sucks. I would rather conquer. So I guess what I could do is start to prep to fight the Fallen Empires. They are very powerful. Oops. I just retasked one of these scientists. Wait, why are you here?
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Why is do I have two scientists here? I'm not entirely sure. Go assist research at Layla Prime. Mining station output is done. Ooh, kinetic batteries are great. I usually love to use them, but I'm not going to use kinetic weapons. I'm going to use missiles and lasers. I'm going to stick to that. This scientist, go assist research. Alright, the Zanami just closed their borders to me. That means I've hit the can declare war on you point. The only problem is I can't demand tribute from them until they're out of their war, and their war is not over soon. So actually, I might actually go against the Zanami first, or the Istani rather first, just out of idleness. Not a wonderful situation to be in. Let's get a temple here. Also, all my unity, I could go ahead and use it. So let's see. My unity I will put towards... I don't even know. I'll save it up in case I want it for something else. Let's declare Saint for even more unity. Now I have a lot more fleet naval capacity than I'm currently using.
Special project complete.
Which means I could definitely roll out some much larger fleets, which I will need to do when I want to pick a fight with the fallen
the
empires.
spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Those fallen empires are very potentially dangerous. Don't pick that fight until you're ready.
New wisdom.
All right, let's get battleship hull points up. Looks like my scientists... What level are you? You're level 6. Already level 6. I guess I'll leave you in. Ooh, looks like the Triac are making inroads. The Istani, their war is soon to be winding down, I think.
Complete.
Just sort of... Oh, pirates are sighted.
One of our stations is beset by enemies.
So I guess, yeah, I do have some active piracy. So Methelum is no longer suppressing the amount of trade that's going through. So let's upgrade Methelum and replace these. Actually, replace these with hangar bays immediately and then upgrade Methelum. I'm going to reroute my fleet that is closest. Marty is not that far to go deal with that. Actually, Marty, how far are you? No. No, Marty's actually pretty far. Tectus, you are very close to this. There. This will be a lot faster when my gateway network is fully constructed.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Guardian point defense is done. And gateway constructed. So the gateway constructed means that any system with an L gate I can teleport to from Atom really, really, really quickly, which is delicious. So maybe I'll get Marty and Tectus to just idle near home. I don't even know where those pirates went. I think Methelum might have killed them. But let's see. We have the current piracy is still going up. I'm adding hangar bays. We have a lot of trade traveling through here. 220 trade traveling because we have a lot of trade coming from these planets over there. Activation. Let's... create some... holy fleets. I'm gonna delete these fleets. I don't really want them.
Granted us new wisdom.
I was just doing that for the attract. Oh, Zro distillation would be awesome. I was just doing that to try to attract people to my spiritualist ethics. It's supposed to be 94% supported, and it's not.
Special project complete.
Alright, that's another one of the weird species collected. Where's the next one? Here's one over here.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Tectus. Let's set home to Adam now. And Marty set home to Adam.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
And ideally, enter orbit. Our battleship hull points are up. Nanite transmitter is a really, really powerful one to get, so I'll get that. It turns nanites into special resources. This scientist needs one of those species things, so let's go down here. Another thing I could do, now that I have Zero distillation, is maybe I get those hyper shields. My science wing just got upgraded again. I'm going to go ahead and buy some alloys to get it all the way up to a full-blown nexus. That'd be very, very cool. The
spirits have granted us new wisdom.
I now can distill Zero. Let's get clone armies. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Now, is there any Zero anywhere in the universe right now that I even know about? I'm holding down left alt to see. Let me try to take a look. So there's dark matter. Sometimes when there isn't any, you might be offered a
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Marty, let's go out to there. You might be offered some sort of mission that like causes it to come into being, which is interesting. Cruiser hull points, sure. Let's get more mining out of our mining stations. Yeah, because as you can see here, I don't have any Zero. I could buy some. I can't even buy any. I take that back. It's not even possible. Yeah. Sure. Extending our deal. Sounds good. And the artists are about to ask me, so I need to make a little bit of money. There we go.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Clone armies are done. Actually, fleet command limit is a pretty important one if I'm going to go to war with the Fallen Empires.
Complete.
Curie just built something. Alright, how is your war going? 82-72? Or 80... what was that? 82-72? Yeah. Their war's winding down, but it's still going to take a little bit longer, which is unfortunate. There's the artist asking for a deal. I'll agree to it.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom. Construction complete.
Getting all of the non-repeatable science projects first. So if you take a look at us at Jindor Black Hole, if I want to go to Adam, let's queue up a move for this construction ship now that that gateway is done. I'm already there. As you can see, I just teleported there immediately. Very, very, very cool. The gate constructions. As you can see, I can use the L gates to jump around the map. So my jump drives, the L gates, and the gate systems will allow me really, really rapid travel. The Colossus is coming out. The Sillard Colossus. So at this point, I should rendezvous at the border of the Istana. We're about ready to go to war with the Istana. Here it is.
Construction complete.
Colossus done. So, I'll just call it Sillard and send it down here as well. Checking up on my dear planets, making sure that they have enough room to grow. actually. Let me put in a transmuter here. Why not?
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
My home system
Special project complete.
is about
The spirits have
maximum
granted us new
size.
wisdom.
There's fleet capacity. Let's see. The penal colony would be a funny one to have.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
The one thing to keep in mind is that your Colossus is defenseless other than its planet cracking. It can just be used against a planet, nothing else. Which is important to remember because, you know, you're not going to be able to...
Construction complete.
All right, Hearts and Minds. Put that
Special
back.
project complete.
You're not going to be able to fight anyone with it, so you absolutely have to make sure that when you have a Colossus, it's rolling with ships that can defend it. Because it's totally, utterly defenseless
The
otherwise.
spirits have granted us new wisdom. Construction complete.
Alright, a lot of the planets are getting all upgraded, and I feel
The
very
spirits
ready
have
for war
granted
now.
us new wisdom.
Alright, my physics researcher is almost done with non-repeatables. Which is a pretty good landmark as far as landmarks go. Tectus is sitting on the Istana border. Let's see. They are still at war with the other alliance.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
And I'm pretty much ready to go to war. I would say fleet command limit is good. So, the type of war I'm going to declare on them is an end threat containment war.
The Crusade of the righteous begins.
And I will... So as I go to war with them... Oh, look, it's Kerbal. As I go to war with them, I'll be blowing up their planets. I'll be... Well, not blowing them up. I'll actually be forcing them to be spiritualists.
Construction complete.
As that's the type
Special
of
project
Colossus I have.
complete. Heretic fleet engaged.
So I'm telling my other fleets here to just jump rather than to waste time moving. My scientist here, I want you to go back to Adam. I'll figure out something for them to do once they're there. I'll go to Aoife. How is my piracy? Alright, it is in check now because I upgraded my Thelum. That's good. Our Wolf Brigade do the jump as well. Alright, so if you take a look at the planet here, I don't even care what's defending it. I'm going to enshrine it. And what this will do is it will immediately make everybody at this planet spiritualists. Like, within a snap of the fingers.
Construction complete.
Pretty cool. Wolf Brigade, follow them. Alright, so now my fleets are ready to be moving around. And my
The
Sillard
spirits have
ship
granted us new
is
wisdom.
changing the ethics of that planet as we speak. And this could actually be a way for me to change the ethics of my own worlds, too. 2 merchant pops arrive on Megaton. No thanks.
Construction complete.
Alright, Mathelum just got upgraded. Because we have so much piracy running through here, let's go increase hangar bays and I guess we can add a crew quarters or something. I don't know. Doesn't really matter.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
All right, so Marty, you are going to go territory conquering, or actually no, Tectus, because you have a free jump. Territory conquering.
The apostates are after our spaceport.
And there we go. So if you take a look, any mechanical machine or hive-minded pops are destroyed by the sonic resonance. All remaining biological pops become spiritualists, and the spiritual ethics attraction becomes 999%. So this divine enforcer here, because these guys are, because of the ethics that these guys have, I basically just wipe them out. So Sillard, you're gonna follow Marty. And we are going to go towards the capital.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
In fact, let's just jump there. I don't really want to claim all their territory, and I don't really mind turning into a vacuum.
Heretic station engaged.
Because if I claim their territory, it becomes mine. I don't actually want to own it, so I just want to poof it out of existence.
Construction complete.
All right, so again, if we do this, we basically are dooming them to be deleted. Fine by me. All right, so now my physics researcher has only repeatable tech, so I will do energy attack speed. And we will keep working on the non-repeatables for the other scientists.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom. Special project complete.
All right, so all the specimens have been grabbed.
Construction
I get a reward
complete.
for that. And here's another planet going poof. And I'm going to own the system afterwards as a result. Basically, because they're a devouring swarm, they don't change their ethics. They're incapable of that because they're a hive mind, so they just get deleted. It's sort of the long and short of it. So, alright, I'm going to take Delphiny, or whatever it's called. But then I'm not going to go any further. I don't want to own too much territory. I want to stay... I'm not staying purposefully tall, but I don't want to get wide either. Alright, there is a lot of stuff that just expired. So exotic gases, I need to buy some more. I'll just buy 1,000. I'll buy 1,000 all this stuff. I have so much money at this point I can throw it around. Alright. There we go. Any of these good? Naval capacity and ship upkeep? Yeah, sure. I'll reduce my ship upkeep. It makes it a little bit easier to move around.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Marty's able to jump again, so let's get out of here. I'm trying to minimally control their territory. Going with the non-repeatable still. And if I just delete all of their population centers, Aztan, Avior, Upsoth, Withir, Sol, Wistrel, Eglomia, they have a lot of population. But if I delete all those, they will cease to be. Which is my ultimate goal, I guess, is to wipe them out because I can't convert them. All the while making sure not to neglect my own planets of whatever needs they have. My my science revolution ambition just ran up. Let's redo that.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Alright, Marty, once he's cooled down to
complete.
jump again in 11 days, I'll jump to Aztan. There we are. That's their capital. The Istani obviously have a Aztan capital, and we'll enshrine that. So I'm going to have really weird pockets. If I change the map mode, I'll have really weird pockets of territory that I don't necessarily want.
New wisdom.
But whatever. It is the case. Ooh, Tectus lost a ship? Interesting. So how's this war going? They're at war with some rebel group. What about the Tsunami? They're not at war. But I'm at war, so I can't declare tributes once again. It's so much easier just to straight up conquer. Tributizing, or whatever you want to call it, a little bit more challenging. Alright, here's Sillard firing the weapon, and poof, they no longer exist. Alright, Sillard. Go ahead and follow.
Darkness has claimed one of our fleets.
Darkness claimed a fleet. I don't know what kind of nonsense that is.
Construction complete.
Might have been a scientist or something that just got murdered.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Alright, energy attack speed. We'll get shield points this time, and then the non-repeatables. Alright, Marty, you are ready to jump. We'll jump to Withier. Well, Sillard takes out Avior. More research. And the Shroud. What is the Shroud going to give me? Governing Ethics Attraction. Nice. Now, my Governing Ethics of... my Governing Ethics Attraction is even higher. Militarist and Spiritualist should be the only ones I have. I can go snuff it out with Sillard, actually. Which I will eventually do. Oh, and my my influence maxed out. So there goes another planet. And Sillard is going to keep clearing out their planets. One by one until they don't have population anymore. And the once they don't have population, their whole influence bubble will collapse and will fill in with my tributes. My tributes will probably annex their territory and quickly at that.
Complete. The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
At this point, I'm not even really paying attention to what tech I'm getting, to be honest. It doesn't really matter. So rather than jumping around, I'll just head over. Another thing... Let's see, let's get more commercial industries because I'm a little low on consumer goods.
Transmission.
Trade offer. Triac are trying to pay me off. I'll accept their bribe, but not actually take it. So I mean like that. Other pop center gone.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
My fleet is heading ahead. I haven't really seen them have ships anywhere, so my fleet here is just up ahead, clearing the way for Sillard to do its thing. Oh. Tectus, why do you keep losing corvettes? Are you being attacked from something? You must be. Alright, Sillard poofing another one out of existence.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Mostly becoming repeatables for society, too. It's my engineering research that lagged behind.
Heretic fleet detected.
Oh, there's
Heretic fleet detected.
Oh, terminal egress is getting conquered, so let me send a fleet over there to fix that. As Tani snuck a fleet through. Won't last long. I mean, my fleet is thousands of times bigger than theirs. Literally thousands.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
So now Tectus is just wiping them out.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
As you
The
can see,
spirits have granted
not
us
even a
new
fight.
wisdom.
Alright, return home. Got increased shield points. Let's go with weapon damage. And I will also do will to power. I like having a ton of influence. There goes Soul. So Earth has been deleted. Well, not deleted, just cleansed. The Science Nexus is totally done. So now I'm yielding 300 science out of this Nexus for, well, not for free. I have to give it energy,
complete.
But pretty good deal. I'm going to be turning... I'm not doing my pop growth because I just don't want to have to deal with the extra pop. I should be, but I don't want to micro that anymore. It's not all that necessary for me to win the game. So, let's see. Planet build speed. Sure, that's not one I have. Marty is now Gale speed. Yeah, that means he moves faster. That's great. And I have him going up ahead to soften up the planets that I'm going to have to eventually take. While Wistrel's making a true believer out of all of these worlds. Megaton, you have a population problem, so let me build you some of that and some of this. Glow, what about you? You are okay for now, but you're filling up pretty quick. Curie, you're doing okay. Richter, you could use more. Cromwell, more. Rena, you're fine for now-ish, sort of. Isolde, more jobs, more housing. And Layla, you're fine.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Yeah, the Istana really aren't putting up much of a fight. Because I've beaten them into submission pretty fast. let's see. Pointless tech, sure, why not? There's actually debris here for something I don't have.
Construction complete.
So now,
Construction complete.
the other thing I want to make sure, I'm going to pause for just a moment, that my gate systems weren't compromised. So Jindor Black Hole was indeed compromised, but I can jump there pretty quick. And as you can see, the Eternal Horizon system here is being invaded. And Tectis can manage that. In fact, I'll have Tectis go against Raichio now. While we wait for Sillard to clean up.
Construction complete.
Tectis, you head over. Oh, this is the home, the capital of Tritech, or
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Alright, most of the repeatables are done there. This was the old capital of the Creptilians. They're going bye-bye too. As you can see here, I'm on a little bit of warpath. They keep pumping ships out of here, so I'm just gonna get rid of all those ships, removing their ability to fight back entirely.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Wolf just died of old age. Let's replace him with a new wolf. Nope. You are now a wolf. Alright, so Marty, we want you to get to that event horizon. Get it back for us. Sillard's unprotected. Now, Sillard
Heretic fleet detected.
would be a tough ship for people to take down anyway, for the enemies to take down, because, you know, has shields. It just doesn't have weapons. Let's activate monthly unity. I don't know. Doesn't really matter at this point. My ethics attraction is not really going to work to my favor, because I need to really use my ship here to wipe it out. Alright, their pop centers are disappearing fast. They just have 2 planets left. Tectis is sitting on 1, and Marty, then, yeah, the other one's being snuffed out right now with
The
Sillard.
spirits have granted us new wisdom.
I'm getting research pretty quick here, aren't I? Let's see. Command limit. Command limit allows me to have more ships in one fleet, which is really nice when I'm going against the Fallen Empires. So that'll be critically important to have. I think I've sort of removed the Istani's everything now. I don't think they really own anything. Except for right there at the Ginger Black Hole. I'll take that
Heretic
back.
fleet detected.
Oh, they still have a fleet up here. Let me go get that fleet. Alright, Sillard. Alright, Marty, pop that fleet pretty quick. And now, let's go recapture Ginger Black Hole that they've been using to invade me. Which is
The
annoying.
spirits have granted
Shroud
us
is
new
open.
wisdom.
linger a while. Oh, I get slowed down. Oh well. Let's see. World Cracker short. I will always extend my deal with you guys. So they do have a fleet here, but I don't think it's going to play much of a role because they're going to lose their pop centers before too long.
Incoming transmission.
I'm about to snuff them out. I regain Jinder Black Hole. And Marty, you can just return home now. So Jinder Black Hole to Adam should be just one hop. Yep, because I have a gateway there. Alright, there goes their second to last planet. And now I'm jumping for the last planet. So Sillard is now moving to Triac, which is the Triac's traditional homeworld, and I'm going to be correcting Triac. Alright, Marty is now reinforced. Good. As far as I know, there is no Zro in the galaxy, but that doesn't mean that I can't redesign some of these older ships. So I could put Devastator torpedoes instead. So torpedoes are shield damage and armor damage, whereas this is Marauder missiles. Alright, so the DPS of this is 17, and here is 14. So yeah, torpedoes would be better. Phase disruptors would be pretty cool, but that doesn't really work into the roleplay that I've got going on. So there's my new corvettes. My new cruisers are going to do the same thing. So whirlwind missiles, yeah, we'll torpedo them up. So we're going to have a lot of torpedoes now. And that's Electron class. And then my battleships are going to go with neutron launchers, which is more damage as well. Those are my Zealot class ships. And then my Titans, same deal. Upgrade to neutron launchers. And this just adds some additional damage. So Marty, who's sitting home, will upgrade. Tectus has yet to. Waiting for Sillard to rendezvous to Raicho, and we should win the Istana Horde war. I don't think they have any other planets left.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
There's still some non-repeatables that I am finishing up. What about home? Yeah, let's upgrade some of these planets. Oh, we need housing, or actually we need both housing and jobs. Here we go, cleaning their last planet. Bye, Istani. You've been a pain in my butt, and now you will be no more.
Incoming transmission.
Everybody wants migration treaties with me. I have very nice planets. People are very happy.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
The stability is all upper 80s or so, some in the 90s. Megaton's a straight 100. It's about as it's literally capped out. It's the nicest you can possibly get.
Our ships have been improved.
Marty's fleet just got improved. As you can see, they're a little bit better than Tectus's fleet.
The spirits have granted
as a
us
result.
new wisdom.
Even considering Marty is far less of a skilled admiral. I am quick filling up on alloys. So I think what I'll do is all of my anchored stations are going to add to my ship capacity. That's one way to use my alloys, and that will be useful when I go against the fallen empires. I can have mega fleets. It's probably overkill what I just did, but I don't really care. I can afford it. Alright, here we go. Firing the weapon. This should end the Istana War.
Construction complete.
Or maybe I made a miscalculation?
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Oh, right. Triac had a bunch of non-Istani pop on it that were being purged. So I have to invade it. Because it's still technically Istani. Because that was a traditionally Triac world, so
are making planetfall.
all I did,
the spirits protect them.
All I did with the Triacs there was make them spiritualist.
Our champions have secured a heathen planet.
No, they're done. Okay. Tectis, go upgrade your ships. Actually, let's just jump to Eternal Horizon. Sillard, you're going to do the same. And that's about all the time I have for this episode, guys. So, we destroyed the Istani Horde. If you have any tips, tricks, feedback for me, drop me a line, and I do hope that you tune in next time. Thank you all so very much for watching. I'll catch you all later. Adios.